it's more than what I would ever. What's up, guys? I'm back with another one. I got the last couple of pieces for the Red Sea Reefer 350. So this is one of the last videos before we start cycling the tank. Let me show you guys. So we're back in the sump area again today. Last week we put in this huge reactor with K1 media, and we ran into issues with the media reactor blocking the trays here. Now the trays are 4-inch diameter circles. You could fit in sock filters. So I went out on eBay, or I went into my garage and I had some 4-inch sock filters for another sump. It's right here. It's just a generic sock. I tried to put it in there and it would not fit. I think it's Red Sea Reefer's way of trying to get us to use their proprietary socks. Their socks are like $10 each. So it sent me kind of searching on bulk reef supply to look for socks that fit into this hole. And I noticed that they were also selling media cups. It's just a plastic cup with holes on the bottom. So you can add your own media and kind of put in some filter floss up top to filter out the water. So the water flows through these two sock holders, and the socks would filter out all of the water before it reaches everything else in the sump. And the sump should contain like a bunch of biomedia. But yeah, for the media cups that Red Sea wanted, they wanted to charge almost $20 each. So I needed two, so that would be $40. I thought that was kind of ridiculous for what the material is actually made of. It's just plastic. But yeah, I wanted to share with you what I got today. Let me show you. So these came in today. These are the media cups. I went with a third-party brand, not Red Sea, because Red Sea wanted too much. Got some of these media bags from eBay. They came from China. The zippers are nylon, so nothing would rust in the Red Sea Reefer 350. And I got a bucket of this from the past, Pond Matrix. When I was kind of breeding out guppies and stuff, I found that this media kept all of the nitrates and everything very low, and it kept my albino guppies alive. So I'm a believer in Pond Matrix. I have this small bucket, but I was searching to buy more, and I ended up buying this huge 5-gallon bucket. It's gonna last me a long time in the fish room for any new tanks I'm gonna build up. But the material is highly porous and it houses a lot of beneficial bacteria, and I want to fill some of these bags up and then just stuff the sump with it. With it in the bag, I can easily like move everything around and rinse it out when needed, things like that. But let me get to opening these two boxes right here and see how these cups look. I have a little helper with me right now, so I'm one-handed holding the camera, and I'm gonna slice open the tape, and I'm gonna have my daughter pull out the cup so we can see what it looks like. Okay, open it. Ooh, wow. It's packaged in styrofoam. Oh, wow. It looks very nice. You see, can you pull it out? It's made of acrylic. As you can see, they packaged it very nice in styrofoam and everything. It's like suspended in there, but it's made of acrylic, and as you can see, it's just the opening on the bottom. I want to add in the Pond Matrix and then some sponge filter, and then up top the filter floss. It should work out good. Gonna open up the second one just to make sure everything looks good, but from the packaging, it's superb. Like, it's very good packaging for just a cup. Just want to make sure everything is pretty good. And then I just saw on top they have laser etched on there, made in Holand. But yeah, we want to fill up the cups with biomedia and add a sponge in the right about in the center right here, and then the rest filter floss. The real test is to see if it fits into these ring holders right here. It's pretty much a perfect match. Let me slide it in so you guys can see. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. So I had to free my other hand to get everything in place because it's just a little notch where the tray slides in and out, but the cups fit in perfectly, and I'm pretty happy with the cups. You can see right here. Just gonna fill that up with biomedia halfway, add a sponge and the filter floss. It should prevent any detritus from bypassing any of the floss. But I'm pretty excited with these two inside. So let's get outside and rinse out the pond matrix and bag them up. Now, since my kids always want to help me, I'm gonna have Peyton and Christian help me fill up the media bags, and we got a bucket right here so we can rinse out the media before putting it into the sump. I had a real hard time opening up the cap for this 5.5 gallon bucket. It has a little latch right here where you have to press in with your thumb while turning it, but since it was like kind of shipped and it kind of banged around, it was kind of stuck, so I had to use a screwdriver and stick it in right here a little bit, and it kind of loosened everything up. But now it's so easy to just open it up. This is a lot of media. Yes, this is a lot of media, and I'm kind of disappointed that it's not filled to the top, but it's more than what I would ever need. I don't think I'll need media ever again. It's like, this is a 5 gallon bucket, and look at, it's just a little taller. So it's in here right now. Now people are gonna say this is like pumice, but I'm not really sure. But it works for me, so I'm a believer in pond matrix and pond and Seachem matrix media, which is smaller than this. But yeah, these are the bags from eBay. I got about 20 of them, so I'm gonna have my kids fill them out right now. Christian. So I have my hard workers right here putting in work. But they're kind of slow, so I'm gonna get to work too. Alright, so at first we started using our hands to fill the bags, but the smarter way is just to get a cup and scoop it up. I got about 1, 2, 3, 5 bags in here, and I'm gonna rinse it out and start putting it into the sump. I'm also gonna make like 2 more bags and put it into my Lagoon 25 to gonna get those 2 bags seated, and once it's seated, I'm gonna pull those 2 bags and put them into the Red Sea Reefer 350, so it would kind of cycle everything faster for me. Alright, I got the media cups out and I rinsed everything. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with these media cups. Not too bad. think it was like 12 or 13 bucks. But yeah, I'm gonna rinse them out again and then I'm gonna put them into the sump. Alright guys, so I got the cups in place. Let me see. Yep, I got the cups in place with the media in. I just need to find some sponge and cut it to size, and then we'll put in the filter floss. But all in back right here, I forgot how many bags I put, but I think 3, 6, 9 bags of media. So I probably have like 3 gallons of pond matrix in here. And I also put in pond matrix for the refugium to grow the chore. And I put about 2 bags in here just because when I put in 1 bag, light was still bleeding through to the bottom, and I don't want any algae issues on the bottom right here, so I put in 2 bags to block out the light. And some of the media is still floating because of how much air it has inside, so we're just gonna wait until the water penetrates the media and it should sink down fine. But yeah, everything is set. I just need to make 2 more bags and then we'll put those 2 bags into the Lagoon 25, so we'll get some beneficial bacteria and then we'll start everything. Alright guys, it's the same day and got all the media in and ended up draining it out so I could build this screen right here out of 8 crate. And I got some of these suction cups right here to hold it in place. The reason why I'm putting this in is because I'm afraid of the chore going down this drain hole right here and plugging it up and potentially kind of flooding the sump. Even though it's just hanging up here and all of the water's gonna go down into the sump, I'm gonna still add it just for peace of mind. And I have the 2 media cups here and I could show you guys the floss that I have in. I need to pack it up even more, but I'm using pinky floss for the bottom half, and I think I'm gonna use the regular polyester floss up top and just kind of throw that away as it goes because that's pretty much cheaper than the pinky floss. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything so far. We gotta buy a bottle of that bacteria to kind of jumpstart everything, but I'm gonna get this back in place, and pretty soon the next video you're gonna see everything running.